So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back again to the greatest watch market update show in the world. I'm doing this live today because I have some information that I must give to you guys. And the information goes this way. I want you to know that basically, all watch brands at this moment are about to basically admit that the watch market is dead, but they are having a hard time doing it still. They're still hanging on with the subject that the watch market is up and running, which is not. The watch market is totally dead. And I want you guys to know something. Manufacturers need to restrict supply and play dead to keep the dead market alive. That's right. You heard that right. And they are waiting for new lollipop suckers out there to revive it all over again. You understand that? That's what they're doing. So, we almost have the battle won already. We're talking about, watch brands like Tudor, Vacheron Constantin, Rolex, Patek Philippe. All these manufacturers, they're playing possum. They know that the watch market is dead, but they're looking for fresh new blood. They're looking for new lollipop suckers. But the watch market is dead, ladies and gentlemen. We have this battle almost won. It's almost there. But they're out there. They're still playing possum like the watch market is, just moving beautifully, and everybody is just, buying watches left and right when nobody is buying watches. Nobody's buying watches, but they're giving you that idea, that they are selling watches when they're not. I have talked to a friend of mine's, and he's an owner of an AD, and we're not gonna use his name, and we're not gonna use the name of his place, but that's what they're doing. He told me basically this is what they're doing. They're playing possum. They're holding on, trying to keep this thing alive, that the watch market is booming and everybody wants a Vacheron Constantin, everybody wants a Tudor, everybody wants a AP, a Rolex, and it ain't happening no more. So basically, these manufacturers are manufacturing a big story that everything is beautiful. And it's not, ladies and gentlemen, and you need to get it through your head. And you need to keep on pushing out there that the watch market is dead. Remember, it's just you and me and Sweet Kid Kino. He's somewhere out there, against all these, Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market dealers. So you got to toughen it up and let them know, because they're just basically, they're restricting supply on you. You go to any of their ADs, whatever, authorized dealers, whether it's Vacheron, whether it's Tudor, AP, Rolex, Patek, and you ask them for a watch, they're going to tell you they don't have it because they're trying to keep that game alive, the game alive. That's, there's no supply. There's a lot of watches out there and their votes. They're back there, they're back there, but they're trying to keep it alive that everybody wants a watch. Everybody wants a watch. They want to keep it up. But the watch market is dead, ladies and gentlemen. So don't be, get fooled by these people. Don't play their game. You keep on telling them in their face that the watch market is dead. Dead. And floating dead. It's just bad out there. The situation is not good. People don't have money out there to buy watches. The Muppet Boiler Room secondary great watch market doesn't know what to do no more. They have all these watches and they can't get rid of them, and they're not gonna get rid of them because most of these Muppet Boiler Room secondary grade watch market dealers bought those watches in the hype. So in other words, they bought probably a Patek Philippe 5980 for $170,000. They're never gonna be able to sell it for $170,000. Watch market is dead. So you gotta keep on pushing and pushing that the watch market is dead. Remember what I'm telling you. Manufacturers need to restrict supply and play dead Play dead to keep the dead market alive. You understand me? To keep the dead market alive. They're going to be playing dead to keep it alive. The watch market is dead, and they're looking for new lollipop suckers to bring it back up alive, make it look like it's alive again. But it ain't gonna happen like I'm telling you, because no hay dinero, no hay chavo, no hay pasta, no hay lana, no hay chelos. You don't know what I said? You Google it. You understand me? The situation is getting worse and worse. We are in December the 7th of 2024. Things are very, very bad out there. My friend has told me things are bad. People are not buying watches no matter what we're doing. They're getting different emails from their suppliers, They're getting emails from, let's say, Rolex, explaining to them how they should play the ball game. They're getting emails from Vacheron, emails from Patek Philippe. This is how we're going to play the game. Dodo birds out there, these window lickers, these lollipop suckers, these tomato cans. And this is what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. So be smart, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get taken by these people. The situation is bad out there. They're trying to keep this alive. They're trying to keep it going like watches are hot. Watches are dead. Watches are dead. Don't spend your children's tuition money to maintain these flim-flammers and window lickers. That's right. Don't do it. Don't maintain these window lickers. I'm calling them now window lickers, and I'm also calling them cockroaches. And you should call them cockroaches yourself. You understand me? You call them cockroaches. These guys are a bunch of flim-flammers who have been fleecing you for too long. They have been fleecing you for too long until Sweet Kick Kino did this unbelievable channel. Remember, this is a public service announcement channel, a public service watch channel, to help you people from not getting flim-flam and getting taken by these cockroaches, these monkeys, These guys are unbelievable. You know what they're doing to you. These guys have more tricks in the bag, more than Felix the cat. But now, the big watch manufacturers are telling the ADs what they should do and how play this game, play it this way. The watch market is dead. Don't buy no watches. Save your money. It's about to go to the bottom of the ocean already, to the bottom. And then when it goes to the bottom of the ocean, you guys are going to be able to get very high discounts on any watch that you like. But you got to, stay there and keep on saying that the watch market is dead. These people hate when you use the word, the watch market is dead. Get it through your head. The watch market is dead. You understand me? Get it through your head. The watch market is dead. Don't get fleeced by these flim-flammers. These guys are a bunch of hoodwinks and hucksters. These guys are desperate. You keep on voicing this out. We're doing this for you guys. This is your channel to protect you guys from these flim-flammers. We got to protect you from these flim-flammers. You understand me? I'm doing this video. I'm taking time out of my vacation to do this video to let you know what's going on. What is the game they're playing? So don't forget, manufacturers need to restrict supply and play dead to keep the dead market alive. And they are looking for new lollipops. Repeat it over and over again. No hay dinero. La situación está jodida, papá. No hay chavo, papi. La situación está jodida. Todo el mundo está pasmado. Está bruja. You don't know what that means? You Google it. Okay? But I'm letting you know what's going on. Sweet Kick Kino got all this information. I didn't get it. Sweet Kick Kino got it. Sweet Kick Kino is out there. He got it for me. I'm the voice. He's the brains. Okay? He's the brains and I'm the voice. So keep on pushing. The watch market is dead. Or better, get it through your head. The watch market is dead. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Stop being tomato cans. Stop being lollipop suckers. Stop being window lickers. The watch market is dead. In a backyard pool and floating face down like this. It's dead. You understand me? It's dead completely. So I hope you understand what watch manufacturers are playing. They're playing con la cabeza tuya. They're playing with your head. All right? I'm giving you the information. I got all this information from a personal friend of mine's who has an AD in the Caribbean. How's that? In the Caribbean, nobody's buying watches, and their votes are stacked up with watches. Stacked up with watches. Any watch you want, they have it. But they're playing that dead game with you guys. There's no supply. There's no supply. There's no supply. And the materials just keep on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That's right. More material. More material. Because they're playing that game. They're trying to keep it alive. Like watches. Everyone owns watches. It's dead already. Watch market is dead. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope this helps you out. Use this to your best ability from getting fleeced and getting flim-flam from these hucksters and hoodwinks. Guys are a bunch of cockroaches and you need to step on them real hard. You understand me? The situation is bad out there, ladies and gentlemen. No hay dinero. Hold on to your money. Stop giving away your children's tuition money away to these cockroaches who have been fleecing you and flim-flamming you for too long. Until beautiful Sweet Kick Kino came along. Unbelievable, that Sweet Kick Kino. Anyway, guys, I hope this helps you out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video. And like me and Sweet Kick Kino say every week, take care and brush your hair. Unbelievable, that Sweet Kick Kino. He's done it again. I don't know how he does it. You know, Kino's unbelievable. Always finds this information. I don't know how he does it. Somewhere over the sea, take care.